Yes. English. Hare Krishna, Lalit Mohan Prabhu, Sandhya Mataji, Sapan Prabhu, Madhavi Mataji, Nanda Pranam, all glory to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Let us quickly do this parampara prayers, okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namaha Om Vishnupadaya कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं भंगं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दिनतारिणं परमानन्दं माधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् ओम अपवित्र पवित्रो वा सर्वसंगतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सबाह्यामि अन्तरं श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु ओम तद्विष्णु परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यो दिविवा चक्षुरा ततं तद्विप्रास विपन्यो जागृहं स समिन्दते विष्णुं यत्परमं पदं हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Thank you very much for spending time. So this is the idea. Actually, uh, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describes in his commentary. So this Acharya also varies. We have Guru Parampara Acharyas. They have come up with commentaries. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is one of our prominent Acharya in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. So he has given an example of, jewel box is there, right? There is a jewel box, okay? Top, bottom, lower bottom, and inside the bottom of the jewel box. So these 7 chapters, from 7th chapter to 12th chapter, talks about Bhakti Yoga. It's like jewel. So it is described as inside the box, jewel. So it's like jewel-like chapters. Top bottom, first 6 chapters talks about Karma Yoga, and next 13 to 18 chapters talks about uh, Jnana Yoga. So specifically today is a very auspicious Ekadasi and most auspicious of advent of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Krishna spoken on the battlefield of Kurukshetra on this particular day. On this particular day. So it's called Advent of Bhagavad Gita. So ultimate goal of Bhagavad Gita is to develop love for Krishna. That's what it is, right? So these jewel-like chapters, that's where specifically chosen out of 108 verses from 7th chapter till 12th chapter. There are some important verses, many important verses, but we can go through it, some of the verses, and we can wrap up. Maximum for 35, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Thank you so much. Okay. Before that, Gita Mahatyam, there are three to four verses. Let us recite to understand. Adi Shankaracharya is an impersonalist in the beginning, but later he realized Bhajagovindam, 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 Odamate. So he come up with Gita Mahatyam. So let us recite those verses also first. First four verses, let's just recite. Please repeat after me. Please unmute yourself and please repeat after me. First, I will choose four verses. Okay, then do that. So very nice. Okay. Gita Shastram idam punyam. Please repeat.
गीताशास्त्रम् इदं पुण्यम्
Yappatet prayata puman.
यः पठेत् प्रयतमान्
Vishnu apnoti.
विष्णोपदम् अवाप्नोति
Bhaya shokadi varjita.
भयशोकादिवर्जितः।
Lalitman Prabhu, read the translation, Prabhu.
Okay. One who, with a regulated mind, recites with devotion this Bhagavad Gita scripture, which is the bestower of all virtue, will attain to a holy abode such as Vaikuntha, the residence of Lord Vishnu, which is always free from the mundane qualities based on fear and lamentation. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Recites with devotion, with regulated mind. Of course, thank you so much for joining these many years for regular attendance, Veda Reading Club. So Krishna is going to bestow mercy, and he is going to take away fear and lamentation. Shoka Moha Bhayapa, Bhagavatam also talks about. These scriptures not from mundane personality. It's a perfect personality. That's why these spiritual topics are always eternal. Haribol. Next we'll see Malina Emochanam. Okay. Please repeat after me, okay? Maline mochanam pumsam,
मलिनेमोचनं पुंसं
jalasnanam dine dine,
जलस्नानं दिने दिने
sakrudgitamrita snanam,
सकृद्गीतामृतस्नानं
samsara malanashanam.
संसारामलनाशनम्.
This I read anybody translation?
Hare Krishna.
One may cleanse himself daily by taking a bath in water, but if one takes a bath even once in the sacred Ganges, water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life is altogether vanquished. Hare Krishna.
Just like every day we take bath to clean our body, like that we have to take bath in the scriptures, especially Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. These are there. That's where Adi Shankaracharya has given. Like this one, everybody knows. Nectar. Sarvopanishado gavo,
सर्वोपनिषदो गावो
dogdha gopala nandana,
दुग्धगोपालनन्दनः
partho vatsa sudhir bhokta,
पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता
buddham gita amrutam mahat.
Dugdam
दुग्धं
Gitamritam Mahat.
गीतामृतं महत्.
Madhai Mata, Sandhya Mata, read the translation, please.
Yes, Prabhuji. All the Upanishads are like a cow, and the milker of the cow is Lord Sri Krishna, the son of Nanda. Arjuna is the cow. The beautiful nectar of the Gita is the milk, and the fortunate devotees of fine theistic intellect are the drinkers and the enjoyers of that milk.
Super analogy, right? Chapani, who is the cow? Answers. Who is the cow? Cow name.
Upanishad.
Milker of the cow. Who is the milker of the cow?
Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Not Krishna. Not Krishna. And who is the calf?
Arjuna.
Arjuna.
And what is the Gita is all about?
Milk.
The nectar of the milk.
Nectar of milk.
And fortunate devotees of fine theistic intellect. Theistic intellect means devotees. They understand Krishna is Supreme Personality of God. Are the drinkers and enjoyers of the milk. మనం భగవద్గీత మంచి స్వచ్ఛమైన పాల లాంటిది అనమాట భగవద్గీత. Milker is Krishna. Cow is all the Upanishads. All the Upanishads are like a cow. The milker of the cow is Lord Sri Krishna, the son of Nanda. Arjuna is a cow. The beautiful nectar of the Gita is a milk. And Sarva Upanishadeva gavu. So that's why in Bhagavad Gita it's called Gita Upanishad, right? Gita Upanishad. Okay. Now one more last, then we can continue. This one. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam.
Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam.
Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva.
Eko Devo
Devaki
Putra Eva.
Eva.
Eko Mantrastasya Namani Yani.
Eko Mantrastasya
Tasya
Namani.
namani.
Karmapya Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva.
Karmapyekam tasya devasya seva.
Beautiful verse, in maturity. In his maturity of, Adi Shankaracharya. Read very well, please.
There need be.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, you can, Prabhuji.
Go ahead, Mataji, go ahead. I have already done.
There need be only one holy scripture, the divine Gita, sung by Lord Sri Krishna. Only one worshipable Lord, Lord Sri Krishna. Only one mantra, his holy name. And only one duty, devotional service unto the supreme worshipable Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Ekam Shastra, that is the Bhagavad Gita. Eko Devo Devaki Putra. Who is the worshipable Supreme Lord? Sri Krishna. Devaki Putra Eva. And Eko Mantra. What is mantra? Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Chanting the holy names of Supreme Lord. And what is the karma? What is the seva? Karma pya ekam tasya devasya seva. That is what? Pure devotional service. Prabhupada written, we all know, right? He didn't put devotion. Devotional plus
Service.
Devotional service. Activity. Okay. These are all verses there, 108. I'm directly jumping into 7th chapter. Okay. So what is the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given an example of which box?
Jewel box.
So what exactly top, bottom, and bottom inside the box?
Inside the box, Bhakti Yoga, top box, first 6 chapter Karma Yoga, and bottom one is the last one.
Jai, thank you.
Gnana Yoga.
Very nice. So now, participative, everybody needs to chant Hare Krishna, not Hare Krishna mantra. Chant this sloka recite this sloka and read the translation. Okay, we are all 6 here. Yeah, 6. Chadudam cheyandi okokkalu. Okay, with the translation cheyandi. This is the 7.3. Okay, read it. Anybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes,
Verse
ma'am.
44.
ఈ
Manush,
44 వదిలేయండి. ఇట్స్ ఓకే. 7.3 నుంచి కింద బీజీ 7.3.
Bhagavad Gita 7.3. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Out of many thousands among men, one may endure for perfection. And of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth.
సేమ్ బహునాం జన్మనాం లాగానే. అవుట్ ఆఫ్ మెనీ థౌసండ్స్ ఆఫ్ అమాంగ్ మెన్ వన్ మే ఎండెవర్ ఫర్ పర్ఫెక్షన్. ఇన్ దట్ పర్ఫెక్షన్, అచీవ్డ్ పర్ఫెక్షన్ ఆల్సో హార్డ్లీ వన్ నోస్ మీ ఇన్ ట్రూత్. అంటే కంప్లీట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ఆఫ్ వెరీ రేర్. ఓన్లీ ప్యూర్ డివోటీస్ దే కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Perfection means different perfections there. Somebody they are happy with Brahman realization. Somebody they are happy with Paramatma realization. But devotees they are complete in understanding. Right? So that's the thing. Next 7.4. Recite anybody?
భూమిరపో నలో వాయు కమ్మనో బుద్ధిరేవచ అహంకార ఇతి యమ్మే భిన్న ప్రకృతిరస్తథా. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Altogether, these 8 comprise my separated material energies. Hare Krishna.
Very good. We all know how our material bodies is made up of this 5 plus 3 8 elements. Right? Next 7.5.
अपरेयम् इतत्त्वन्यं प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परा जीवभूतं महाबाहो ययेदं धैर्यते जगत्. Besides this inferior nature, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is a superior energy of mind, which are all living entities who are struggling with material nature and are sustaining the universe. Bhagavad Gita 7.
Anybody wants to add? Lalita Prabhu, Lavanya,
ప్రభుజీ ఒక సజెషన్, ఒక్కొక్కరితో మీరు 6 చేయిస్తే తొందరగా అయిపోతుందా?
లేవు ప్రభు, అన్ని లేవు అనుకుంటా. ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ సో. అట్లా అందుకని. Anybody likes to add anything besides this inferior nature? What is inferior nature and what is the superior energy? Two things mentioned here, right? అపరేయం ఇసస్వనే ప్రకృతం విద్యమే పరం. ఇది భక్తి శాస్త్రి శ్లోక. ఓకే, జీవభూతం మహాబాహో ఏదం ధార్యతే జగత్. ఏం చెప్పండి, ఒక పాయింట్ చెప్పండి. చదువుకుంటా కదా, కానీ మనం వీ వుడ్ అండర్స్టాండ్ వన్ పాయింట్ ఫ్రమ్ ఈచ్ వర్స్. చెప్పండి, వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ ఇన్ఫీరియర్ నేచర్ అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద సుపీరియర్ ఎనర్జీ హియర్?
పరా అపరా.
ఓకే, హరే కృష్ణ. Add anybody.
Okay, 8 elements are inferior energy, Prabhuji. Refers to the material nature. Superior energy like jivas.
Superior energy is Atma. చెప్పండి.
My son is there with me actually. Inferior nature means material nature, and superior nature means that what is a spiritual nature, and what is a our Atma is a part of that superior nature. Okay, that's what he meant here.
తటస్థ శక్తి.
Yeah, of course. Yes, yeah, that's where this soul is occupied with material elements. In the previous way we have seen, right? 5 gross, 3 subtle plus soul. That's where we are struggling with this material nature, sustaining the universe. Struggling with material nature, sustaining the universe. That's what it is. 7.7. Anybody? Very important verse. We frequently quote also.
This side, Lo. This is my favorite verse. Hare Krishna.
Go ahead.
Bhagavad Gita 7.7. Matta parataram nanyat kinchitasti dhananjaya mai sarvamidam protam sutre mani ganaiva. O conqueror of wealth, Arjuna, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pulse strung on a thread.
This is one of the verse of the supremacy of Supreme Lord, along with Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Mutta Sarva Prabhu. Supremacy of Supreme Lord. Supremacy of Supreme Lord. Nice rhyming, right? Supremacy of Supreme Lord. Very good. Okay. 7.14. Let me read it. Daivi esha gunamayi mama maya duratya mam yevaye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. This divine energy of mind, consisting of 3 modes of nature, is difficult to overcome. All the material world is designed by Krishna through these material modes. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. 7.14. Easy to understand? It's okay. Next, 7.15. అందరు అయిపోయినరా మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చేయండి.
నమాం
7.15.
దుష్కృతినో మూఢా ప్రపద్యంతే నారదామః మాయాయపహర్త జ్ఞాన ఆసురం భావమాశ్రితః. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the aesthetic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. Hare Krishna.
అది who are not going to Krishna, that is described. Dushrithino Muda, lowest among mankind. They don't want to surrender to Krishna. They wanted to enjoy material nature. Not enjoy, suffer in the material nature. For them is enjoyment. For us as devotees, we are understanding through the scripture, it's a suffering. Okay. 7.15. Okay. 7.16. Chain.
1.16 चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनसुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्तार्ति ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभा. O best among the Bharatas, Arjuna, four kinds of pious men render devotional service unto me: the distressed, the desire of wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is searching for knowledge of the absolute.
4 type of persons comes to Krishna. That's where it described, right?
One thing, Prabhuji, 4 kinds of pious men.
Pious men.
ఫస్ట్ సుకృతి ఉండాలి నలుగురికి కూడా. ఆ నలుగురు అందరూ వచ్చారు, నలుగురిలో కూడా ఆ నలుగురిలో కూడా సుకృతి ఉంటేనే వస్తారు అంతే దేవుడి దగ్గర, కృష్ణుడి దగ్గర.
Pious. Correct. Pious man. Yes, Prabhu. The distress, the desire of wealth, the inquisitive, and who is searching for the knowledge of absolute truth. Hari Bol. Okay. 7.19. Chain, Prabhu.
బహునాం జన్మనాం అంతే జ్ఞానవాన్ మాం ప్రపద్యతే వాసుదేవః సర్వం ఇతి సమహాత్మా సుదుర్లభః. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hari Bol. We know Govinda Madhupushan prayers, right? What is that? Ishvara Sarvabhutana. He's not, no. What is that verse? Prabhu?
సర్వకారణ కారణం.
ఈశ్వర పరమ కృష్ణ సచ్చిదానంద విగ్రహ.
Anadirazi Govinda Sarvakarana. Cause of all causes. Okay. Okay, now 7.25. Right? Anybody?
Yeah,
Okay.
already.
Change.
నాహం 7.25 నాహం ప్రకాశ సర్వస్య యోగమాయా సమావృత మూఢోయం నాభిజానాతి లోకో మాం అజం అవ్యయం. I am never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them I am covered by my eternal creative potency, Yogamaya, and so the deluded world knows me not, who am unborn and infallible. Hare Krishna.
మూకులకు కనబడు అనమాట, ఓన్లీ భక్తులకే కనిపిస్తాడు. అది కృష్ణ చెప్తుండదు డైరెక్ట్. ఓకే. 7.26. వేదాహం సమతీతాని వర్తమాని చ అర్జున భవిష్యాని చ భూతాని మాం తు వేదాన కశ్చన. ఓ అర్జున, as a supreme personality of Godhead, I know everything. See, Krishna knows, సర్వకాల సర్వజ్ఞ అంటాం కదా, that's what this definition. He knows the past, what has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me no one knows. Sarvagya ane meaning we found from this verse. Krishna knows Sarvakala Sarvavastha. He knows everything. This is verse 7.26. So Mata recite 7.27.
Yes. ఇచ్ఛాద్వేష సముత్తేన ద్వంద్వమోహేన భారత సర్వభూతాని సమ్మోహం సర్గే అంతే పరంతప. Ocean of Bharata, Arjuna, O conqueror of the foe, all living entities are born into delusion, overcome by the dualities of desire and hate.
Delusion. Yes, Mother. Deluded. Deluded meaning is reverse. Because of dualities of desire and hate. Haribo. Okay. 7.28.
येषां त्वनन्तगतं पापं ज्ञानं पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहनिर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः. Persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, and who are freed from duality of delusion, engage themselves in my service with determination.
అది
Hare Krishna.
very nice verse, right? Yesha on the persons who have acted piously. So why we come to this path of Krishna Bhakti? Because we have done previously. Not everybody practicing KC. Because we have done in previously continuation. What we left from there, and from their point we are starting. And engage themselves by service with determination. So we are very fortunate to come in contact with Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. So 8 5. Now eighth chapter, okay. This seventh chapter titled as Knowledge of the Absolute. That I have shared in the group also. Chapter 7 entitled as in our Bhagavad Gita as it is Knowledge of the Absolute. So now next eighth chapter talks about attaining the Supreme. How to attain the Supreme. Okay. Right. Recite. Who have not done. Recite.
अन्तकाले च मां येव स्मरन्मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावं याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः. And whoever at the time of death quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. Thank you.
Very go. మన preaching లో చెప్తాం కదా, entire life is a preparation,
Death is an exam.
death is an examination. So death point లో ఏం చేయాలి? అంతకాలేచ మామయ్య, remember Krishna. So entire life is a preparation. All the time we have to be always in KC. That's what 8.5.
ప్రభు ఎగ్జామ్ రాయకపోయినా పర్వాలేదు ప్రభు, ఎందుకంటే గాడ్ ప్రామిస్ చేశాడు, ఆయన వచ్చేస్తాడు, మార్కులు వచ్చేస్తాయి. ప్రిపరేషన్ మాత్రం చేయాలి ప్రభు, రాసిన రాయి.
కరెక్ట్ ప్రిపరేషన్ మాత్రం చేయాలి. పాస్ చేస్తాడులే. ఓకే, పాస్ అయితే చేస్తాడు, గ్యారంటీగా పాస్ చేస్తాడు డెఫినెట్లీ. 8.6 ఎనీబడి?
Bhagavad Gita 8.6. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam gyajyatyante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers, when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail.
We know this was 8.7. Next, Ravani, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 8.7. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mama anusmara yuddhacha mayarpita mano buddhir mame vaishasi asamshaya. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt. Hare Krishna.
వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ మనకు కూడా. కృష్ణుకి అక్కడ అర్జునుడు చెప్తున్నాడు మా మనసుపైన యుద్ధ, నన్ను గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని యుద్ధం చేయి. ఫర్ అస్, సో వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు లీవ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, కీప్ ఇన్ కృష్ణ ఇన్ అవర్ కాన్షియస్నెస్, కంటిన్యూ అవర్ ప్రిస్క్రైబ్డ్ డ్యూటీస్. ఓకే. నౌ 8.14 ఎనీబడి? మాధవి.
అనన్య చేత సత్తం యో మాం స్మరాది నిత్యసః తస్యాహం సులభ పార్థ నిత్యయుక్తాస్య యోగినః. For one who remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain, O son of Pruta, because of his constant engagement in devotional service.
అది మంచిగా బాగుంది కదా. వితౌట్ డీవియేషన్ అండ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ ఇన్ కృష్ణ సర్వీస్. వితౌట్ డీవియేషన్, డిస్ట్రాక్షన్ డిస్ట్రాక్షన్. ఓన్లీ take the feedback in always prayerful mood, submissive mood. Please help me, Krishna. My mind is disturbing. Please help me. I want to come back to you. I want to surrender to you. I want to service. This is what instruction. 8.15. Let me recite. Mamupetyat punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paramam gataha. After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this material temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. We frequently say, right, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. Material world is designed for miseries. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyada. Those three kleshas, Adhyatmika, Adibhautika. But after attaining me, the great souls, who are yogis in devotion, Bhakti Yoga, we become pure devotees. Through the Bhakti Yoga, we become pure devotees. We can escape these materialistic problems. 8.15. Okay. 8.16. Lalit Mohan Prabhu.
నేను చదవలే ప్రభుజీ.
Jayan, yes.
ఆ బ్రహ్మ భువనాలోక పునరావర్తినో అర్జున మాముపేత్యతు కౌంతేయ పునర్జన్మన విద్యతే. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, All are my places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again.
So in
Hare
the
Krishna.
Brahma planet also, Janamukti Vyadi is there. Okay, next, 828.
वेदेषु यज्ञेषु तपस्सु चैव दिना वेदेषु यज्ञेषु तपस्सु चैव दानेषु यत्पुण्यफलं प्रदिष्टम् आत्येति तत्सर्वम् इदं विदित्वा योगी परं स्थानमुपैति चाद्यम्. A person who accepts the path of devotional service is not bereft of the results derived from the studying the Vedas, performing austere sacrifices, giving charity or pursuing philosophical and fruitive activities. At the end, he reaches the supreme abode. Thank you, Prabhu.
Jai Hind. The path of devotional service is beyond this. Very good. 9-2. Now, 9th chapter. The 8th chapter talks about attaining the supreme. Now, 9th chapter talks about the most confidential knowledge. Prabhupada given the title of this chapter, okay? The most confidential knowledge, 9th chapter. Recite, please, devotees.
राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रम् इदम् उत्तमं प्रत्यक्षावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुम् अव्ययम्. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by relation, it is the perfection of religion. It is everlasting, and it is joyfully performed.
Yeah, very important verse, Raja Vidya. We are touch base with Bhagavad Gita. It's Raja Vidya, and with this knowledge, what happens? Most secret of all secret, it's purest knowledge. It gives direct perception of the self by relation. It is the perfection of religion, everlasting, and it is joyfully performed. So many Bhagavad Gita distributed our entire world, mercy of ISKCON centers. So many Bhagavad Gitas, and many people become devotees with the Prabhupada's conversion, Prabhupada's translations and purports. Joyfully performed. KC is joyfully performed. Okay, A 9.4. Recite anybody? Yeah.
Lavanya Mataji చదవలేదు bro.
Yes, చదవండి. Lavanya,
Lavanya
go ahead.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 9.4 Maya tadamidam sarvam jagat avyaktamurtina massani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastita. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them.
Unmanifested form. Is a pervaded form. Next, 9.10. Sandhya Mataji.
मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगत् विपरिवर्तते. This material nature is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, and it is producing all moving and unmoving beings. By its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again.
Yes, we frequently know. Yes. Sapam 9.11.
Avajananti mamura manushim tanum ashritam param bhavam ajananto mambhuta maheshwaram. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominion over all that be. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. They don't know that. Fools, they don't know transcendental nature of Supreme. They looks like they feel that he's a human being only. No, but not. Let me recite. Madhai, have you done? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Okay, let me recite. 9.12. Moghasha mogha karmano mogha jnana vichetasa rakshasam ashurim chaiva prakritim mohinam strita. Those who are thus bewildered or attracted by demoniac and atheistic views in that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated. Demoniac view and atheistic view. They won't understand actually. Okay. 9.13 again. Again, one more cycle. Go ahead. Hare Krishna.
महात्माना तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रितः भजन्ते अनन्या मानसो ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्. O son of those who are not deluded, the great souls are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. Inexhaustible. Bhagavad Gita 9.13. Thank you, Pujari.
Yeah. Devotees are under the divine nature. Mahatma Supata. Okay. Next, Jane, 9:14. Very, very important.
9.14
14.
सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रतः नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते. Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion.
Yeah. Prabhupada writes, all the time we have to think about Krishna based on this verse. Satatam Kirtayantam. Yeah. Ravanya, 9:22.
Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 9.22 Ananyashintayanto mam ye jana paripasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. But those who worship me with devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have.
That's it.
And Hare Krishna, just want to share one thing. Is it okay?
Japani.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji said, Mataji, this is the first shloka of Bhagavad Gita, which my Prabhuji taught me. This is way back 2011. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. ఇంకా
So
గుర్తు.
ఇది ఫస్ట్ శ్లోక నేను భగవద్గీతలో మా ప్రభుజీ నేర్పిస్తే నేను నేర్చుకున్న ఫస్ట్ శ్లోక అంటే మా ఫ్యామిలీ కలిసి నేర్చుకునే వాళ్ళం. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ శ్లోక అనన్య చింతయంతోమా అండ్ ఇది చాలా సెంటిమెంట్ అన్నట్టు. సో ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు షేర్ విత్ యూ. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ శ్లోక 9.22 భగవద్గీత. స్టిల్ ఐ రిమెంబర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ టీచింగ్ మీ ద శ్లోకాస్. అదర్వైజ్ అసలు నేను భగవద్గీతలో శ్లోకం అనేది ఎప్పుడు లైఫ్ లో రిసైడ్ చేయలేదు. అసలు నాకు భగవద్గీత నేను పాడను కూడా పాడలేదు. బట్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ మై ప్రభుజీ ఐ వుడ్ జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ లైక్ ట్రైంగ్ టు రిసైట్. యా థ్యాంక్ యూ.
నైస్.
మీరు చదివినారా మరది ఈ శ్లోకం మీరే చేసినారు ఇప్పుడు రిసైటేషన్?
ఆహా, మా ప్రభుజీ నేర్పించారు.
అప్పుడు కాదు, ఇప్పుడు చేసినారా మీరు?
ఇప్పుడు నేను చేసా.
ఇప్పుడు మీరే చేశారా? సరే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
యా, ఇట్స్ ఆల్ కంబైన్డ్ ప్రాక్టీస్. యాక్చువల్గా ఫ్యామిలీ అంతా కూర్చొని యూఎస్ లో కూర్చొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినాం ప్రభు ఇది ఫస్ట్ లా. ఓకే, అది ఫస్ట్ స్టార్ట్ ఆఫ్ విత్ దిస్ వర్స్. బట్ దోస్ హూ వర్షిప్ మీ డివోషన్
అందరం కలిసి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసేవాళ్ళం 3 టైమ్స్. అట్లా అలవాటు అయిపోయింది. అండ్ మా పిల్లలు కూడా సేమ్ అదే ట్యూన్ లో ఉంటారు. మా ప్రభుజీ ఏం చెప్తే అది నేర్చుకునే వాళ్ళు. సో దట్స్ వాట్ వి స్టార్టెడ్ అవర్ కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్ జర్నీ. యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
హరే కృష్ణ. ఓకే, చైన్ ప్రభు, లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభు.
యాంతి దేవా ప్రతద్దేవాన్ పితృన్ యాంతి పితృవ్రతాః భూతాని యాంతి భూతేజ్యా యాంతి మత్యాజినోపి మాం. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship ghost and spirit will take birth among such beings. Those who worship ancestors go to the ancestors, and those who will worship me will live with me. Hare Krishna.
Directly, Krishna said, whatever be object of worship, they will go there. If you worship me, you come with me. You come to me. 9:26, Lalit Mohan Prabhu.
పత్రం పుష్పం ఫలం తోయం యో మే భక్త్యా ప్రయచ్చతి తదహం భక్త్యుపాహృతం అశ్నామి ప్రయతాత్మనః. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit or water, I will accept it. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Love and devotion. 9.27 యత్ కరోషి యదస్నాసి యజ్జుహోసి దదాసి యత్ తపస్యసి కౌంతేయ తత్కురు స్వమదర్పణం. O son of Kunti, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as all austerities that you may perform, should be done as an offering unto me. So everything, Prabhupada writes that everything utilized for Krishna's service, from there, this is the, see, whatever Prabhupada has spoken in his purports, there is a practical evidence and proofs from the scripture. అట్లా చెప్పలేదండి. యాక్చువల్గా అంటారు కదా, పర్పోర్ట్స్ ఆర్ పర్సనల్ లెటర్స్ టు అస్. వీఆర్ వెరీ ఫాస్టెడ్ యాక్చువల్లీ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇన్ రైట్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్. 9:29 అగైన్ మళ్ళీ చేయండి. యాక్చువల్గా 10th చాప్టర్ నుంచి రెండో చేద్దాం క్విక్గా. ఓకే, ఇది అయిపోయింది, 2-3 వర్స్లే ఉన్నాయి, చేయండి. హరే కృష్ణ. మాధవి మాతాజీ, సంధ్యా మాతాజీ, ఎవరైనా స్టార్ట్ చేయండి మళ్ళీ.
Hare
Bhagavad
Krishna.
Gita 9.29 Sammoham sarvabhuteshu nami dveshosti na priyaha ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. I envy no one, nor am I partial to any. I am equal to all, but whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him.
ఎంత పది చెప్తుంది. సమూహం సర్వదే, ఐఎమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎవ్రీ వన్, బట్ హూ ఎవర్ రెండర్ సర్వీస్ టు మీ, కృష్ణ చెప్తున్నాను అనమాట. యు ఆర్ మై ఫ్రెండ్, ఐఎమ్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్. సో గుడ్. 9:29. ఓకే. 9:30 మాధవి మాతాజీ.
अपि चेत्सु दुराचारो भजते माम् अनन्य साधुरेव स मन्तव्य सम्यग् व्यवस्थितो हि सा. Even if one commits the most abominable actions, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated. Bhagavad Gita 9.
వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. 9:30. 9:32.
Mam hi are the websa वेयपाश्रिता येऽपि शुः पापयोनयः स्त्रियो वैश्यस्तथा शूद्रस्तेऽपि यन्ति परां गतिम्. Vosan of Buddha, those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, Vaishyas, merchants, as well as Shudras, workers, can approach the supreme destination. Bhagavad Gita 9.32. Thank you, Prabhuji.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాధవి. సో ఎనీబడి కెన్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్నెస్, ఈవెన్ చండాల ఆల్సో. అది 9:34. Anybody? This is the last verse of 9 chapter devotees, and 9 chapter 9:34. చెప్పండి.
మన్మనా భవ మద్భక్తో మద్యాజీ మాం నమస్కురు మామే వైస్యసి యుక్తైవాం ఆత్మానాం మత్పరాయణః. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, offer obeisances and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me.
ఆల్వేస్ అంటే ఏం చెప్పండి ప్రభు? మన మన చెప్పండి ప్రభు. ఎంగేజ్ యువర్ మైండ్ ఆల్వేస్ అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్వేస్?
అంటే in thought, word and deed.
ఎప్పుడు ఆల్వేస్ అంటే మనం టైం అక్కడే ఉంది కదా, సేమ్ సతతం కీర్తయంతము. ఆల్వేస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఆల్ ద టైమ్ అవర్ మైండ్ somehow or other we have to remember Krishna. Okay, thank you so much Prabhu. Now 10th chapter onwards we will do 2 hours quickly cheddam already. Thank you so much for joining today. Anyway, 9th chapter is the most confidential knowledge title. 10th chapter title is the opulence of the absolute. Okay, the opulence of the absolute. రెండు వర్సెస్ చేద్దాం ఇప్పుడు. ఓకే, చేయండి. ఎనీబడి? లావణ్య, do it start.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, 10. Bhagavad Gita 10.8 Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. I'm the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who knows this perfectly engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Hare Krishna.
This is also one of the supremacy of the Supreme Lord. Okay, 10:9. This is the Chedusloki. 10:8, 10:9, and 10:11. Chedusloki.
Bhagavad Gita 10.9 Machitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayanta shamam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. The thoughts of pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives all surrender unto me, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss, enlightening one another and conversing about me. Hare Krishna.
Nice picture, right? Prabhupada giving instructions to the disciples, conversing about Krishna's glories. 10:10. Change it. Next devotee, 2 verses.
तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतं प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगं तं येन मामुपयन्ति ते. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Bhagavad Gita 10.10.
Constant devotional service. Constantly devoted to serving me with love. 10:11. Change.
तेषाम् एव कम्पार्धम् अहम् अज्ञानजां तमा नाशयामि आत्मभावोऽस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता. Out of compassion for them, I dwelling in their heart, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Bhagavad Gita 10. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother. Darkness compared to ignorance. Lamp compares to knowledge. Okay. నెక్స్ట్ టు లలిత్ ప్రభు, ఈ రెండు కలిసి ఉన్నాయి చేయండి. ఉన్నారా లేదా ప్రభు? లలిత్ ప్రభు, హరే కృష్ణ. ఆస్క్ టు అన్మ్యూట్. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ డూ.
Haribol, Haribol. Hare Krishna.
చేయండి.
What is this, Prabhu? Acha. Okay. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, Adidevam Ajam Vibhum, Ahustvam ऋषयः सर्वे देवर्षिर्नारदा तथा असितो देवलो व्यासः स्वयं चैवाब्रवीषि मे. Arjuna said, "You are the supreme Brahman, the ultimate, the supreme abode and purifier, the absolute truth and the eternal divine person. You are the primal God, transcendental and original, and you are the unborn and all-pervading beauty. All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa proclaim this of you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me." Thank you, Prabhu.
హరే కృష్ణ. జై. లెట్ బి రిసైట్ నెక్స్ట్. యద్యద్ విభూతి మత్సత్వం శ్రీమద్ ఊర్జితమేవ వా తత్తద్ ఏవ గచ్చత్వం మాం తేజోంశ సంభవం. Know that all beautiful, glorious and mighty creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. So this is talks about creative energy of Supreme Lord in people's, in the entire creation. In people's creative energy also come from Krishna. 10.41. Okay. 10th chapter also done. No? So now 10th chapter what is the title of 10th chapter? The opulence of the absolute. Now 11th chapter talks about the universal form. Okay, only few verses, the universal form. So let me recite. भक्त्यत्वा अनन्य साक्ष्या अहम एवानि विदोर्जुन ज्ञातुं द्रष्टुं च तत्वेन प्रवेष्टुं च परन्तप. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Undivided, again, no deviation, single pointed devotion, Ekeha Kurunandana. That's for 1154. Okay, next. Chain devotees.
मत कर्म कृन् मत परमो मत भक्त संग वर्जितः निर्वैर सर्वभूतेषु यसा माम एति पांडवा. My dear Arjuna, one who is engaged in my pure devotional service, free from the contaminations of previous activities and from mental speculation, who is friendly to every living entity, certainly comes to me.
Very nice, man. Free from contaminations of previous activities, mental speculation. Who is friendly to every living entity certainly comes to me. Oh, you need to develop that quality. Okay. Now 12th chapter, bro. This also you decide. But the title of this chapter is devotional service. In the Kartik Damodar Mas, we recite, right, every day. Chapter 12. And the title of this chapter is devotional service. Chapter 11, the universal form. Okay. This is the last chapter. Few verses there, and we can wrap up. Thank you so much for your time. Chento.
क्लेशो दिक्तरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. Hare Krishna.
One yogi picture is put here, thousands of years, very severe austerities performing. Very difficult. Krishna actually unmanifested impersonal feature of Supreme. Very difficult. Advancement is very difficult. To make progress in the discipline is always difficult for those embodied. Okay, 12.8. Next, Chandi.
Hare Krishna Babaji. 12.8. Mai eva manatasva mai buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasya mayeva ata urdhvam na samshayaha. Just fix your mind upon me the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always without a doubt.
Thank you, Mataji. Advaita Acharya, we went there, Shantipur, right? In the Kartik Damodar Yatra in Mayapur, we went to one day, Shantipur. It's not part of our Tungavidya group, but transcendental thief. Transcendental thief, we went to Shantipur. There we spent time, na? So, Advaita Acharya. Fix his mind.
आज ही मैं फुलिया गया प्रभु फुलिया have you been to फुलिया
Kulia, yes.
yeah both
This time.
both places are together प्रभु
Yes, Prabhu.
both are
Yes, Prabhu.
why that person he came from Bangladesh to just be nearby this Shantipur why because he's a devotee ना वो एक्चुअली हमारा वो क्या है 22 मार्केट प्लेस में जो उनका नाम क्या है हरदास ठाकुर just to take association ना he changed his residence which is 150 kilometers far from there and this is also not near Fulia is not near to Shantipur it is 22 kilometers or something 18 kilometers or something like that 18? No 12 kilometers but they felt that it is association
Correct.
and every day they used to meet
Yes, Prabhu. Thus fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of God. Engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will leave me in always without a doubt. Maya eva manadasva. Fixing our mind. Then only we'll be able to get the mercy of Supreme Lord. Okay. Next also. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Ata chittam samadhutam न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो माम् इच्छाप्तुम् Dhananjaya. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulated principle of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, you will develop a desire to attain to me.
Yeah, atla kaapothe itla cheyani. Follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. And in this way, develop desire to attain me. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Go ahead, Lavanya. 10, 12, 10.
Hare Krishna. 12.10 Bhagavad Gita. Abhyase api asamardhosi madkarma paramo bhava madaddam api karmani kurvam siddhim avapyasi. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me. Because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage.
For Krishna. Okay. Next also. అయిపోయింది యాక్చువల్గా డన్ 12 చాప్టర్ వరకు అనుకున్నాం కదా ఒకసారి అందరం 3 times హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర చేసి ర్యాపప్ చేద్దాం థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ డివోటీస్ ఫర్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ దిస్ గీతా యజ్ఞం in temple also we have in Abid's temple also Gita yajnam every year they perform and even in our center also we have recitations please join I mean we'll see we want to do in our home today with our kids we'll see kids went to school in the evening we will do all the 108 verses. Thank you. So let us do 3 times Hare Krishna mantra by remembering Supreme Lord on the Gita Jayanti. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaः. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gita Jayanti ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande Hari Hari.
The Krishna consciousness movement is killing the demoniac mentality of the people by the chanting of the holy name.
Hari bol.